Welcome back, guys. We're gonna play some more NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Looking at the Lakers, they're enjoying a better winning percentage to this point than we saw last season, an encouraging sign for the players and the front office. And we'll get to see Marc Gasol in this contest, a center who added the three-point shot to his game last season. All of a sudden, late in his career, he's become a three-point threat as a seven-footer. Man alive, Shaq.
Gasol saw how he could open up things when he added the...
The heck?
Yo, hey, man. Come on, Jug. You can't be standing behind me like that, bro. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I see you listening to that new little Uzi Vert, though.
Yeah, that's on my mix, man. It's fire.
Oh. You know I have a couple playlists on SoundCloud, right?
Oh, for real?
You should use them in your mixes, maybe.
Oh, you use SoundCloud? Yeah, man, I'm thinking about moving my vinyls to digitals.
Oh.
Yeah.
You old school, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's how I actually learned, too. You ever seen that movie Juice? My fourth cousin's friend arranged a scratch pattern for that one scene.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man, DJing's been in my blood, you know? But that's side school, too, you know? You might need Serato. I'll cook you up. When are you gonna be DJing next, man?
You know, man, I'm not sure, but it'll probably be during the off season and at a spot where they don't allow 18-year-olds.
All right, man, whatever. Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get back to work, but if you see Shammy, tell him he owes me $5, okay?
All right, I will, Jug.
All right.
Shouldn't you be somewhere working? Go work. Hey, what
What's
was
up?
Jug doing here, man?
I don't know, following me apparently, but he says you owe him $5.
What?
So
He said I owe him $5.
that's what the man said.
He still owe me from our bet last week, man.
Man, never pays up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always. So often in the NBA, we see Smitty, a new backcourt tandem, take some time to get used to each other and how they play and where they like to catch it, where they like to shoot it. And as a former guard, just how difficult is that chemistry to gather in, to get that backcourt mate that you trust and know so much about?
It is difficult, and then when you find that guy that you vibe with, I think the guy for me starting off was Mookley Blaylock. Getting a chance to have him be my point guard, we just knew each other. You have signals, kind of where you just pss, pss to each other, and you understand eye contact, and that's when the chemistry is built. And then when one of you guys are traded to another team, finding that chemistry again is totally hard. The two guys I had the best chemistry with, Brian Shaw and Mookie Blaylock.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
You know, watching DJ, he has that inner fire, a competitiveness that brings out the best in his game most of the time.
Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Yep, that one goes in there. Wells has got 5 points so far.
And from what I've seen and heard, Shammy Wells has gone out of his way to take DJ under his wing in the NBA. Not sure if that's the guy you want as a veteran leader, but he and DJ seem to be on the same page.
McLemore, no good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Lakers in 5th.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. They really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Green dishes to McLemore. Doubled by Roberts. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Launches it. And that one's good. Harrison's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Ball kicks to Wells. Fry passes the ball. Here's Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's DJ, guarded by McLemore. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, this is what happens when you're pushing the action. DJ draws the foul call.
Well, back before this run in the NBA, DJ was considered a standout prospect in the game. Took some time off to focus on music, but has now rekindled that love for the game and is making the most of his abilities.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Green, the screen. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Memphis, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Ball. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathe. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
They also want to be unpredictable. Mix up the play calling. Keep the defense guessing.
We've got Wells. He's out there with Ball. EJ out there with Channing Frye. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Harrison. Now here's McLemore outside. Here's Selden. That's tipped.
You gotta like seeing Wells get up and block shots, showing a real desire to improve at this facet of the game.
Good on the bucket. Roberts got 4 this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Harrison kicks to Brooks. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. McLemore dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
And don't let Green's skill game confuse you. He can rise up and finish around the rim with the best in the business. And maybe no team in this league more connected with its city than the Grizzlies are with Memphis. A common identity, grit, and grind defining them both.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Feeds to McLemore. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Brooks kicks to Harrison. It's Brooks on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McLemore inside the line. And that one goes
Yes.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
And DJ with the basket on the assist by Ball.
We're
And that's
rolling
now
it with
6
that.
points for DJ.
I mean, efficient offense. DJ gets the high percentage look, and that's usually going to result in 2.
Wells with the steal. Here's DJ. He can't get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, guys, they were forcing it a bit in that one and shot a relatively low percentage because of it.
But you have to give them credit for being aggressive. The problem is they play too much hero ball. You have to be willing to make the extra pass.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Harrison. Here's McLemore. And McLemore slams it in.
Oh, that's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there. Pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to DJ. From the line. No good off the front iron. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And McLemore kicks to Brooks. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Roberts. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. From the stripe. McLemore, no good.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
Wells passes to Roberts. Over McLemore. Nails the 12-footer. Pull up from DJ. Roberts got 8 points in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Harrison kicks to McLemore. It's the three-point bomb.
Further proof that you can't leave anyone in this league that wide open.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And every season we have the MVP conversation, Smitty, when you look forward over the next, let's say, 5 to 10 years. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So.
Dang.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And we'll see if there is a comeback. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brooks checked in for Jermichael Green. McLemore has come in for Chandler Parsons. Selden's checked in for Brooks. And Andrew Harrison subbed in for Mike Conley. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Brooks. Selden is out there with Harrison. Then it's McLemore. And it's Gasol. And at the 5 down low. Brooks kicks to McLemore. Pass to Selden. Memphis moving it around. Here's Harrison out to the wing. Here's McLemore. Brooks with no one around. Offensive rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
To the paint. Kuzma passes to Fry. Here's Wells. Drills the three-pointer. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh my gosh,
Another
that's
triple.
insane.
And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Brooks dishes to McLemore. On the wing, Brooks. The pass to Harrison. Shoots over Ball. The Grizzlies with another miss. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has
Yes, an assist
Shots good from
point.
Kuzma.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now here's DJ. He's guarded closely. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore.
Off the dribble drive, one of the best ways in this league to get fouled. DJ taking advantage of it.
So he comes up empty, missing both. McLemore with the ball, now guarded by DJ, and that one's good. Selden. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Pass to McLemore. Left side Gasol. Over Fry. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Grizzlies shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Bryant is out there with Channing Frye. And it's DJ. Then there's Peyton. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here is DJ. From the arc. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Kuzma's gone 3 for 3 from deep so far. Perfect. Passed it to Selden. McLemore with the ball. Outside Martin. Elbow shot is on the way. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Peyton kicks to Fry. Now, here's DJ. Tight defense on him. Lets it fly. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Fast break. Here we go. Selden kicks to McLemore. Here's Selden. This one for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And that evened things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And Steve, you are known for ball handling at 6'7". It seems like we're seeing more and more big players with that kind of skills. Antetokounmpo, Ben Simmons in Philadelphia as he begins to come back in his rehab. Of course, LeBron James. Why do you think that's the case? The taller guys handling the ball and with great success.
You know, Kevin, I think it's because now guys are not in the box. I don't think you have positions. It's positionless basketball. And guys want to be able to dribble the basketball, shoot the basketball, and they work on their game. I know kind of my era, the big guys just stay in the paint. The guards handled the basketball. And then kind of the 2 and the 3 were the only guys that did a lot of different things. But I think right now, guys are learning the game from such a young age to be able to do it all, and that's the reason why we're seeing more triple-doubles.
Count it.
Second chance opportunities, the great equalizer.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Selden, defended by Roberts. Martin, the pass to Selden. And he makes good on the layup. Selden's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
From 11 feet away, and it's off the back rim, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on an 11-2 run. Changes up. Martin kicks to McLemore. Money from the wing.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And again, no good by the Lakers. And oh, here we go. Chalmers has got it. The fast break chance. Expanding his range.
What?
The Lakers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Out to Payton. Passes to Kuzma. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Payton can't get it to go.
And that can't happen. Missing the wide open chip shot.
And it's sent back by Bryant. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Selden's got his fourth rebound in this one. Well, Steve, with the rise of NBA message boards and increased coverage from beat writers, NBA players have plenty of opportunity to read up on opinions of what people are saying about that player. Is this something that is impossible to avoid? And do some players read fan opinions about themselves? Are they reading these critiques?
Yeah, I think they are. Some players read in too much. Fans have a voice, but you don't have to read the good or the bad. But going back to the beat writers, I think a lot of times a beat writer is one of those guys that you see every day. And you're looking to challenge him when he writes something bad. And also you want to pat him on the back when he writes something good. But I think you got to look at the beat writer and understand he's doing his job. You got to kind of separate that. But a lot of times when there's a beat writer interact with a player, a lot of times it's bad, especially if the beat writer has written something negative toward the player. I wish they could separate those guys. And also the players can separate the beat writers from fans.
Back to Chalmers. Dishes it to Martin. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
DJ passes to Kuzma. Now, here's Fry, covered by Martin. 5 to shoot. And it's DJ missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
McLemore dishes to Martin. Chalmers against Payton. Davis with a screen on Bryant. Here's McLemore. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Smitty, at the start of just about every season, NBA officials are given new directives or points of emphasis for officiating. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
What you like about his approach at the offensive end today, once he got into a rhythm, he stayed focused. That's why the points just kept coming.
Zubac kicks to DJ. And he banks in the layup.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Right side Gasol. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You just can't bite on Gasol's pump fake. When you do, he makes you look downright silly.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
You know, Marc Gasol, a former late second-round pick, he's come a long way, developed into one of the best centers in the league.
Roberts. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.
That was a good one.
Now for Greg
One
Anthony.
thing you gotta learn
Steve
is you gotta travel light on road trips. Some guys want to bring every freaking thing.
Depends on how long we're out, though, right?
2 weeks, 2 days, whatever. I bring one roller suitcase and a backpack max. That's it. I used to have a teammate. He'd always bring a suitcase of his sneakers, his clothes, his gaming console.
Hey, that sounds like an idea, actually.
A bag of books, like hardcover books, not paperbacks, not ebooks. 2 laptops and like 5 cell phones.
What, you balling with Edward Snowden?
Who knows what I'm talking about? Look, he go out on the road prepared for the world to end. The point is, you don't need all that. A bag, a suitcase, and like 2 cell phones. That's it.
That's it?
And my laptop.
That goes right in your bag.
And my game console.
Here we go.
Oh, like you don't want a game on the road now? You already know you owe me a couple dinners.
Wait, he still owes you those dinners.
I do.
Can you believe that, boo-boo?
I can believe it.
That's funny. Here we go, guys.